started. Today we're doing Reddit stories, but embarrassing stories.
Yes, we haven't done them in a while, and I think we need something a bit more chill after the episode we just did.
Yeah, guys, that was a really good episode.
Still having backlash of how tired I am.
Alright, guys, let's get started. I would like to go first.
Okay, you wanna go first?
Go
for
first.
it.
Alright, this one, I tried finding some Reddit stories that I can talk about.
Alright.
So here we go. I fainted in band class today in front of everyone.
Oh. You can talk about that?
Well, I'll tell you in a second.
Oh, I think I know why.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, here we go. So, I'm in marching band, and I love it. We stay inside for the most part, or at least my marching section does. Today, I felt a bit sick, but I decided to go anyways. Because what could being a bit dizzy and short of breath do to anyone if they don't go outside? They messed up there already. Anyways, towards the second hour, I was extremely dizzy and my vision was fuzzy. Fuzzy?
Yeah.
Fuzzy. I felt cold, but was sweating my soul out. After telling a friend how I was feeling and what I was going to do, I went into the section teacher sat and asked her if I could go to the bathroom because I needed to get the hell out of there. She said I could go, but the second I turned and took a step forward, I fainted.
Oh.
Passed the fuck out.
I wouldn't say fainting is embarrassing.
Me neither. I woke up a minute or so later on the ground with everybody giggling and watching. It's what one should expect from a bunch of high school students, but it was so embarrassing and it was on my mind all day. I don't think fainting is embarrassing, but
I don't think so either.
But I think that I can get for you why it's embarrassing. We have a friend that faints a lot, and she faints because she has narcolepsy and something else.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Another epsy at the end of the word. And she laughs at her own jokes. Well, if somebody else is funny too, but she mainly faints when she's laughing really hard. So when you do a really good joke and she thinks it's really funny, you see her on the ground almost about to faint. You know?
I honestly never know what to do. I just get closer and that's like, is everything okay? Are you okay?
Yeah, I just
and she's so used to it. I'm sorry, that was so fake. Your laugh just sounded so fake now.
I'm just tired.
I'm just such a hater of that laugh. Anyway, that bothered me.
Go ahead.
You just created a new
pet peeve. Just go.
Anyway, so she's so used to it because this is something that she's had to live with a lot, in her literally daily life. And also yesterday at a work event, we were talking with my coworkers, and someone just casually came in and said, "Hey, can I get some waters or something?"
Someone
and we were like, "Oh, why? Sure." But why? What happened? Oh, someone just fainted.
So nonchalant about it.
And my coworker had a good point because she said, "Oh, maybe they already woke up, but it's the recovery. They want them to recover, feel better." And I'm guessing they fainted out of the heat because they were outside and one of the gardens. Because I think they were from the walkthrough. They were getting a walkthrough of our property and stuff. So yeah, they just casually fainted, probably out of heat, but they fainted. And it's oh yeah, they're there, but can I get some water? And we're get the whole table if you want. What? But yeah, I wouldn't think fainting is embarrassing.
I don't think fainting is embarrassing too. But back on our friend, yeah, she faints when people are when she laughs a lot, and it's really...
whenever literally could be anybody making her laugh or herself. I think herself most of the time.
It's really funny to see her faint.
She's her own enemy.
She is her own enemy.
It's kind of stressing. Imagine her as an adult in the future.
She has a car now, and I'm scared that if she drives, she's gonna crash.
Bro, she's literally
not gonna talk at all.
Y'all, she's gonna be in the turnpike, and she's gonna be like, "Alexa, you're so funny. That joke that you did 7 years ago was amazing." Yeah, it's her friend Alexa. You met her. But yeah, she's gonna be like, "That joke you did so many years ago was amazing. You're hilarious," and she's gonna laugh and just faint on the wheel. No,
if she ever if she ever drives me anywhere, I'm literally not gonna talk at
You're gonna be
all.
quiet.
I'm gonna be so quiet,
Bro,
because
Hosier plays on the radio and she's gonna like combust.
bro.
She's gonna.
On our trip to Orlando, guys, every time me and her looked at each other, she would laugh so hard because of something funny someone else did, and me and her would just have an instinct to go and just look at each other, and if she would die laughing, so I can't even look at her. I'm gonna look out the window and be like, wow. But yeah, I don't think fainting is embarrassing. If you faint, tell me a story about it. But
Yeah. I ever fainted? Have you ever fainted?
No.
I think I fainted before, but I fainted in roller coasters. I fainted so much. I passed. I'm not there. I forget half the roller coaster because I wasn't there.
I almost fainted.
Almost fainted. I think I fainted out of heat. Sorry. Anyway.
I almost fainted out of heat and exhaustion.
Okay.
My last work.
Your last one. No way.
I literally felt.
I got him that job, by the way.
I literally felt what they were feeling. Out of breath and so fuzzy
Really?
and lightheaded.
Well.
I literally was about to faint. I walked to my car, sat down like crazy for air, and I got I'm so happy about that water. If I didn't bring that water, I would have actually fainted.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my goodness. I was dying.
And he still has you there on speed dial.
Yeah, I'm down for it. All right, go you're next.
Yeah, okay. Let's see. You're such a fake laugher. Guys, sorry, I'm calling him out. It
What's your
bothers me.
attitude today? What's your attitude today, Monga?
Okay. It says, I don't know where else to post this. Echo betrayed me.
Echo? Oh, like, okay, Echo.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Like what I have right beside my bed.
Which is an A. Okay.
Yeah, we can't really
Say it or they will go off.
Yeah. So yeah, Echo betrayed them. I am an avid nerd. I watch anime. I play MTG. What's MTG?
Let me see again.
They're an avid nerd.
Okay.
I watch anime, play MTG.
How do you spell it? MTG.
MTG.
Probably.
MTG. MTG.
MTG. Multiplayer the games.
Sure. D&D and Pokemon and more.
D&D we do know.
Yes. And they own their own cat. Like, I am borderline dork territory. I was making myself some instant ramen because I am a sad Asian boy who lives in his foster parents' old storage room.
He's so real.
And I, of course, being the absolute loser I am, I told the Echo to play SIU, a Hatsune Miku song for anyone who still has dignity. This is a joke. Don't hurt me. It's one of my favorite songs right now. Slay. Echo betrayed me. I am 99% sure that little screen that is now playing the song off my foster dad's Spotify is homophobic. Because you can't really listen to Spotify on two devices using the same account. By making this terrible mistake, I had inadvertently paused my foster dad's music. He, of course, got confused and looked to see what happened, only to see a blue-haired Vocaloid on his screen. Spotify, of course, has a little icon that tells you what device Spotify is playing from. It gave away that the device was a home device. He was obviously not there, and my foster mom was at work, so he called me. This is how that conversation went. The foster dad says, Milo.
Wait, let's act.
Okay, you be the foster dad.
Okay. Milo.
Yes, father?
Miku.
Yes, father.
You can't even understand the lyrics. You're Korean, you dumb fuck.
Love you too, father.
Now
laughing his ass off, hardly able to get words out.
Go listen to some math homework ASMR or something, you fucking dork. It's practically the same thing.
At this point, I hung up. He likely went on to call his girlfriend, my foster mom. I will not be joining dinner tonight. Thank you.
So what happened? He
he was playing okay, because when you have multiple echoes around your house, only you can listen to music in one device.
Mm-hmm.
So it, like, if they're all connected to the same account, only one can put on the music, right?
Okay.
And if they're listening to different music and you put music yourself in your area, it's gonna change it for everybody. So he started playing Hatsune Miku, and it started playing for everybody else. So his foster dad called him, and he was like, You can't even understand the lyrics. Like, what are
Okay.
you on about?
I get it. Go listen to some math homework ASMR.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
That's the craziest thing ever.
Well, I feel like they're so like together.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're so like happy together, I guess.
Personally, I would have been like, I would have laughed my ass off, as in like, bro, don't judge.
Your mom would have loved it.
I don't know if she would have loved it. She doesn't like when I change her music.
Oh, okay.
So she would have been against it.
My mom would be like, "What are you doing?" and then change it back.
Like if I was in that situation with that like foster father, I'd probably just laugh my ass off.
Oh, yeah,
like,
same.
bro, let me listen to my music that I don't even understand, but it's so banger.
Yeah, he's so chill.
Literally.
Yeah, the foster dad is so chill.
But he felt embarrassed.
Oh yeah.
And I have my own issues with my echo sometimes, so I relate to this. You know?
All right, here we go.
Okay.
So my dad saw me naked. Here we go. I didn't know. I don't know if I can recover from this. I was in bed in an oversized sweatshirt, completely naked underneath. Ooh. I needed a burp. And I woke up because I had to pee. Well, when I got up, I threw the blanket off and I was in an almost doggy style pose, about to scoot backwards out of my bed after a little stretch in said position, and not even 2 seconds later, my dad burst in asking for my keys, and he's met with my bare naked ass in the air, cooch out and all. The unfortunate position of the foot of my bed is facing the door, and I am traumatized. Usually he calls me or fucking knocks, but never just walks in like that without announcing himself ever. I don't know what to do, but I don't want to leave my room. So
Girl
it just happened.
Wanted to pee.
This
Girl just wanted to have a good piss.
So hold my mic. She was like this.
Ow. No, Brian.
Yes, it was.
No, Brian.
Doggy style.
No.
This is doggy style.
No, Brian.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God.
She was like that stretching.
She was stretching.
And then the door opened, and then, and then she saw and then the dad saw the cooch.
No, Brian.
That's what happened. That's what happened.
Brian.
That's what happened.
Brian, she was stretching with a foot, like she was trying to get herself out of bed.
She literally said she was in doggy style, stretching like that. I stretch like that. Bro, come on.
Brian, she wanted to get out of the bed, so she was not that way. She was this way. And I'm guessing the door was that way.
She literally said she was in doggy style,
Brian,
stretching.
Brian.
I'm gonna go ballistic.
Brian!
Anna! Oh, I can do that too. I can scream too.
Stop. I'm literally trying to say that, yes, I'm not denying that she was in that position, but what I'm saying is that she wasn't like this. She was like that. So her ass was looking that way.
Her ass was looking at the door.
Yes, that way.
Girl, I was showing that the camera is the door.
Jump off a moving bus, please.
Okay.
Jump off a moving bus.
That is the most embarrassing thing I've ever heard in my life. I'm so sorry for that. What I would tell you is go bravely in front of your dad and be like, "You saw my cooch."
Bro,
say yes
I would
if
not
you
even
did.
be embarrassed.
Say yes if you did. Say, "Oh, you saw my cooch." Say yes if you did, and then he's gonna say yes, and he's gonna be like,
"Picture of my butt."
Say yes if you did. And then I would say like, "You saw my cooch." Depending on how old you are, be like, "Too bad," or something. I don't know. I don't know what I would say. But yeah, what would you do if your dad saw your cooch?
Bro, I would drop. I would drop.
You would drop? Oh my God.
I would drop, like everything would go. You know how Sonic the Hedgehog goes like in like that?
Yeah, like a ball.
I would do that.
like an armadillo.
I would do that. And then he can ask whatever he wants, but like, bro, I want my freedom while I sleep. But you're never gonna catch me sleeping like that.
I don't know why I did that. Where?
What was that?
What was that? I don't know.
What did that mean?
Okay. But
Anyway.
that was embarrassing. I'm so sorry for that. Hope you're better and your dad loves you.
I hope you recover.
Hope you recover from that.
This one, I don't know if to say is embarrassing.
Yeah.
This one has to do with the eye doctor. I relate to this. I think I barely read it, but I just want to see what's it about.
Okay.
And the title is My Stupid 11-Year-Old Ass at the Eye Doctor. You know when you get your physical and you are asked to stand a few feet in front of a board with random letters and asked to read as many as you can as the letters get smaller? Doctor says, read the fifth line, please. EGFTM. Okay, now close your left eye and read with your right. Closes left eye. EGFTM. All right, now with your left eye. Closes right eye. EGFTM. Okay, now both eyes again. And she's like, what? With both eyes, please. Me puts hands on both eyes. Oh, I can't see.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
I think about this often.
Oh, that's funny. I would do that. Okay.
I don't think it's working.
I'll cover the left. Okay, cover the right. Okay, now cover both. Or just both eyes now.
The doctor just said now both eyes.
Now
please.
both eyes. Okay. That's so funny. I would do that.
I can't see.
I'm gonna do that the next time I go to the doctor.
I hope they tell me. And now both eyes.
Okay. Now both eyes. Okay. I can't see, doctor.
I can't see.
That's funny. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna guarantee it. I'm gonna film it too.
You should film it.
I'm gonna go
That's
film
hilarious.
That
Whenever
is-
I go into those like eye doctor stuff, because like I know I need it. We need it
We need it bad.
because we both blind as heck.
We wear glasses, but it doesn't look like we wear glasses right now.
Yeah. I think I only showed myself wearing glasses once in the podcast.
I don't know.
Whatever. But whenever I go to do that exam, bro, I feel like a child. Like I feel like a little baby. And then even the doctor offers me like a lollipop, and I don't know if that's okay. Like, is that normal?
No.
Okay.
I can't see the letter E. Like the big E.
I confused the G with a C, and I think the S with a Z. And I also confused the M with the N, and I confused the T with the V. And I think I confused the O with the U. And sometimes the V with the C is crazy. I'm sorry.
Okay, I cannot see the big E. Like you know the last thing. It's the big E. I can't see that. I think it's just three lines of
I mean, you should put context clues together.
But if I put context clues, then my prescription is gonna be wrong.
You're right.
Okay.
I usually avoid context clues. Like I
No, same.
act like I've never seen that board ever in my life.
No, same. I do that too.
And now they started doing it on screens, right?
No, same.
Yeah, for me, they've done it on screens. So like they make it smaller on the screen.
I shit my pants.
Not new.
Mm-hmm. Early.
From you?
What?
What?
I shit my pants. Earlier in the day, I had diarrhea. I took some medicine and I felt better. I hadn't had the issues for a couple of hours. I went to the post office to mail something while I'm standing in line and almost at the front.
I was biting you.
It's okay. I had the urge to shit. I couldn't hold it in any longer. I abandoned the line.
Why
and-
you say like that?
Shut up, read the story.
Okay.
I abandoned the line and went straight to the car. I got a block away from the post office, almost home, and I let go. I had to park, get out of my car, and walk up the stairs to my second floor apartment.
All right, boy.
Dropping shit as I go. Oh no!
You know, this reminds me of the people that run
And
and then they drop like a little fart.
I do that.
You do that?
Yeah, I put
You
my.
run with a speed thing.
No, one time I was running and
Is it your boost?
No, yeah. One time I was running, and every step I did, I would do a little fart.
Did it help?
I don't know. I feel like it did.
Did you ever do it at PE and like won a
Yes,
race?
that's when I did it.
You won a race?
When not a race. I would do it on the pacer.
Did you
the pacer
win?
test.
Did you win?
On the fitness grand pacer test.
Yes.
No,
I've never done that.
there was always someone better than me. Oh, I love the. Okay, anyways.
I've never done that.
All right, and I'll
The
go.
fitness gram patient test.
I put my
is a
clothes in the
multi-
washer and took a shower and took more medicine. After my clothes are clean and I felt better, I go outside to see if I have to clean up any droppings in my car. Oh my god, ew. She was at the post
It was
office.
a she?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I feel even worse.
She was at the post office.
Cause like, man, whatever. But I feel so bad for her.
She was at the post office and then she took a little shit and then she kept a little shitting.
Have I ever shit in public? I don't think so. Maybe
I
peed.
have.
I've peed a lot.
I've peed in a bottle.
You told me.
Many times.
I think I peed once in a bottle.
I peed in a bottle, I think, like 2 weeks ago.
I think once I did ever. You don't want to know how that was.
I don't want to know.
No. But I've peed myself a lot in public because of my laughing issue.
Oh my god, you're right. When we first started hanging out, this girl, I said the most funniest joke in the entire world.
Now he's not funny.
And now, and then she laughed so hard.
It was many times.
Many times she laughed so hard because of me, because I'm funny as hell. And she would literally like hold her bladder and be like, I'm gonna pee.
I would tell you to just stop, and I run away like to the bathroom, close the door, and pee.
Yeah. It was so funny. Like, I'm gonna pee.
Bro.
I'm gonna pee.
Bro,
like, that's what she says every time. I'm gonna pee.
I have such a bad bladder to like jokes or like laughing. I cannot hold it in. I've peed myself so many times in public, and I don't know how many times like I could count that we were like in a friend group and I almost peed myself of laughing, but I just didn't share it because that's so embarrassing.
Guys, real quick, let's not waste any time on this, but I want to say this real quick. One time, real quick, super fast. Anna peed herself on a field trip. You said this already on the first embarrassing stories that we did.
I did.
She peed herself on a field trip because me and a friend did something so funny.
It was so stupid, bro.
It was so... We just ran through water sprinklers.
It was the
and she laughed so hard.
Guys, I peed. You could see it. And I purposely went through the water things so you wouldn't notice that pee going down. That was so bad. It was so bad. Oh my god, bro. I'm so embarrassed. And I kept thinking the entire night, they can smell it. They can smell it. They can smell it. They totally smell it. Oh my god, it's so obvious. Like the smell was so strong and it was bothering me. I think it's because it was like me, So I'm the closest ones to it. So of course I'm going to smell it. But bro, I was so uncomfortable the entire night. I was horrible, and I could not stop thinking about, because the more I thought about that thing that he was doing with my friend, like running around the water, it was Alex, the more I kept thinking of that moment, because it's like those moments that were so good that I had to replay in my head. Like, you see this dumbass head going into a water sprinkler with long ass hair, like hair over here.
Oh, I used to have very long hair.
And going like
just right in the water.
It was so good. And then Alex, our friend, with like her long ass hair, like getting it wet and just doing the exact same thing he was doing. And also everyone was filming TikToks. It was like everyone was high on tiredness.
Yeah, we were tired.
Everyone was high as hell on tiredness. So it just applied to that so well. And it was such a bad mix for my bladder, bro. I could not. I had to go into the corner of like the building and take a moment there. I don't know if I probably peed there a little bit. That was so embarrassing. Oh my god, that was so embarrassing.
You're
anyway,
fine now. I'm fine. That time passed.
It's been a year.
If I do pee myself, next time we do something funny, I'm just gonna tell her.
Have you ever peed yourself?
Many times when I was a kid.
But not like, you don't have the same issue I do. No. Okay, I have that issue.
I do like sprinkle. I do sprinkle when I had to go pee. Me and her watched the Deadpool and Wolverine movie, and I couldn't hold I could not hold my bladder. I was like,
really?
I was shaking. I need to go. And then, bro, the end credits was happening, and I'm like, I want to see the final end credit scene.
Were like, it was like this.
I was dying, and I peed a little bit. And
you
I was
peed a little bit?
Yeah, I told you I peed a little bit.
Oh, I forgot. Oh, you just spit on my eye.
I'm so sorry. And then I peed a little bit, and then I ran to the bathroom, and I came back and I saw that thing, and it was good.
That's crazy.
And then when I was running to the bathroom, a worker said, "No running." And then I said, "Dude, I gotta pee." He was like, "Go, man, go." It was so funny. Anyways, go.
Okay, the police were called because I ordered pizza.
Of course.
This was happened to you. So in the UK, our whole country is in lockdown. So we can only leave our house for food or for a daily exercise, which is 1 walk a day.
Oh, this is COVID time.
This is COVID time.
Okay.
It's eased a bit now, but that's what the rules were when this happened. Anyway, another rule is you can't have house parties or have social gatherings. A police are around to disperse your social gathering, which is fair enough because our healthcare workers are going through a lot and we should work together to help them. Anyways, I am home alone. I order a pizza, fries, and chicken nuggets, basically a lot of food. And when I do that, I always put on YouTube clips in the background of like a party. That's so sad. So the delivery guy thinks this isn't all just for me. That was such a bad timing. You're so stupid. Totally forgetting that there's a pandemic and a little tipsy from the 7 cocktails I just devoured.
You're lonely.
He ended up reporting me, which is fair on him. And the police came to the door. And here's me, no bra on, crusty pajamas, bare face, looking like a crackhead. And they come into my house and I was like, where's everyone? Huh?
And they were like, where's everyone?
And was like, where's everyone? And I had to explain that I'm embarrassed. I ordered so much food and had to show them my search history to prove it. And they were really nice about it. I feel so bad for taking their time up, but this was so embarrassing. Anyways, hope that made you chuckle. It's not that funny, but I have to share it somehow.
No, that was funny.
And someone said, great story. You rock.
You rock, guys. If you're watching this video, you rock.
You rock.
You rock so hard.
But that was so funny, dude.
It is.
She's so lonely. I feel so bad for her. Would you do that? Because I know that you're gonna have your house like one day, and you're gonna be ordering like I don't know how much food because you eat like a
Are
damn.
you calling me big bag?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm calling you a big bag. You a double big bag. And you're going to be ordering that food and you're going to be like, that's not for me, it was for the party. And you're going to put clips of parties on your TV so loud so you don't feel bad about yourself.
I'm going to do that Home Alone thing where you put the cardboard cutout and put it on the window.
Stop.
It was so funny.
That's funny.
All right. Me next. Okay. This is my last one.
Okay.
All right. Thrift store. There's a thrift store by my house that gives you money for unwanted clothes, but returns the ones that you don't, but that they don't want.
She got no.
I had a garbage bag filled with random clothes I've collected over the years. Every time I'd empty out my closet, and I didn't realize that I had a pair of underwear with bloody period blood on them. From like a year ago.
That's so bad.
When they gave my clothes back and I saw it, I was so ashamed and I could not stop thinking about it.
They were probably thinking she was so shameless.
She was.
I've seen videos of that store. Bro, we have one in Florida.
We have one in Florida, but it's kind of far. I wanted to go.
It's in Davie.
No, you know it's far.
It's like in Davie, and I'm like, bro.
I want to go because I've seen videos of people selling their clothes, and they're like, "How much money are you gonna get? $100?" And they come out with $3.
Yeah,
because they don't want your clothes; they just want to find the rare stuff.
There was this girl that I saw. She came out with $300.
Right.
And
so people know how to finesse it.
And then I was like, what do I have that they could like be like some good stuff? Like, I sometimes think I should find valuable stuff. You know what we need to do? We need to go to the Goodwills in the rich areas.
The rich areas?
Yes. Bro, if you need to go to the Goodwills in the rich areas, with like the Florida rich areas, and go to the Goodwills.
Oh, the rich areas. Yes. I thought you were talking about like the rich like place in Goodwill.
No, areas like in areas in Florida where the rich people are. Go to the Goodwills. Because I'm telling you, they give out. To Goodwill.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, I don't need a $1,000 bag.
And it's insane. Imagine we have that, and maybe you really didn't want it, but it's in such a good like price that you're gonna get it, and you give it to that store.
We gotta do a video. Our Goodwill videos up soon.
That would be interesting.
That'd be good. Text us if you want it. I mean, comment if you want that.
Text us.
Okay, go.
Comment.
I really have to go poop. Go.
No way.
Go.
Oh my god, there's no way. This is my last one.
Okay.
And it's pretty lengthy.
Go, ready.
Okay, so the most humiliating moments of my life. I never read this one.
Oh, imagine not being embarrassed.
In high school, a couple of students working in the cafeteria poisoned me with laxatives and caused me to have an accident in front of my whole class.
Keep going.
Growing up, I had a terrible social anxiety and I had a lot of trouble making friends. By high school, I was a constant target of bullying by some of the girls.
Aw.
In my sophomore year, on the day of the state football championship, a couple of girls who were working in the cafeteria mixed some very powerful laxative into my food as some kind of sick prank, quote
Asshole.
unquote. A couple of hours after lunch, our whole class took a 1.5 hour bus ride to state championships. There weren't any bathrooms on the bus. They timed it perfectly to humiliate me as much as humanly possible. A little while after, as the bus started, I started to feel like I needed to go to the bathroom really bad. I told the teacher that I needed to go, but she just said that we couldn't stop now that we were on the highway. Several of the girls were laughing at me as I held my stomach in pain. One of the guys sitting across the aisle from me shouted that I looked like I was about to shit myself, loud enough for everyone to hear. I wanted to die just to avoid it happening. Finally, after 20 minutes, I just couldn't hold it in anymore and I had a huge bowel movement. Everyone started laughing and covering up their noses. A couple of the girls were shouting, "Lisa just shit her pants." Others just made comments about how disgusting it was. The humiliation was indescribable. A whole group of popular guys was sitting right across the aisle from me and they were just laughing hysterically. I felt like I was about to faint. The smell, the humiliation, and the verbal abuse continued for almost an hour until we finally arrived. During at that time, I heard some of my classmates whispering that the girls had put laxatives in my food. When we finally arrived, the teacher told me to get up and I had to walk through the bus in front of everyone with a huge brown stain covering the back of my sweatpants. Poo was dripping down my legs and on the floor. The whole bus just burst into laughing while I cried like a baby. After I was finished cleaning up myself up in the stadium toilets, my teacher brought me an old gym uniform to change into, with no underwear. She told me that my parents weren't available to pick me up and that I would need to ride a different bus, back with my class, where of course the abuse and humiliation continued. After the incident, I missed several weeks of school, but when you are a girl from a small town, there just isn't any escape from something like this. There was only one high school in our county, and transferring school wasn't possible. I won't even get into what happened after that, other than to say that my bullies tormented me every last day that I went to that school, and that the torment didn't even end after that. Lisa isn't my real name, and I am still ashamed beyond belief by what happened, even though I know that it wasn't my fault. No one anywhere should have to go through this.
It was so funny and then it got sad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I don't think it was ever really funny.
No, not that. Just like the whole.
Yeah. I feel super bad, guys.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be such a shitty human being to do that. And especially, I mean, nowadays, at least when I suffered it, because, bullying, I suffered bullying. It wasn't really a thing, as in like people standing up for you, but I do know that now it is.
It is now.
I'm glad that it is, but I'm so sad that she didn't have anybody like standing up for her, being like, I think like that's messed up.
I really think that was like in the 1970s when like I think the person who
1970s, I say 1990s, 2000s.
Oh yeah. I don't think it happened like now. I think it happened like years, like maybe 20, 30 years ago.
Yeah, and that's horrible. Yeah. But like it's crazy to think how now people are forgiving about bullying, and then before it was just such a like laughing excuse. I mean, in Venezuela, they really like to disguise bullying with chalequeo, which is like a non-serious, like, oh, don't take it serious, we're just joking, But it is done with ill intent, but it gets covered by we're just joking. But here, it's, no, we actually like hate you for no reason, and we're gonna bully you for it, But now I do have seen that there's people that stand up for others, and like I'm glad about that.
Yeah,
I'm sorry about her.
I used to get bullied too from this one guy. His name is Alejandro.
Oh,
he was a big guy, and I was a little guy, skinny guy. He would call me Unibrow Kid.
Oh,
I know. Back when I used to have a unibrow, like it was always Unibrow kid, and I was like, oh, and yeah.
I got called like names, but it was everything about like. I guess that also is what made me conscious about the way I smell, because they would always tell me that I smell bad. Everyone would tell me that I smell like literal trash. And always it was comments about my hair, about my forehead. That was that my hair was like a mess. Because you know how when you're like a child and they put girls in like this ponytails, but like the hair starts coming out of the ponytail and it looks like messy. Well, that was me. And I had ugly, like for them, ugly glasses and like big ass forehead. So that was like the main points of like abuse. But it got bad because people didn't actually know why they hated me. They just started hating for no reason. And my friends started becoming like fake. It was like a whole thing that lasted for around 6 years.
Well, look at us now.
Yeah, look at us now. Now those
75 subscribers.
Yeah.
Get on that level.
And some of those people that were doing that to me now are kissing my ass. So it's kind of crazy. Like, you think I forget?
Honey, when we're rich and famous, you guys that are watching this,
He's been saying that.
Yeah, I've been saying when we're rich and famous, we'll do this and that. It's just a good thing to put out in the world.
When he's rich and famous, he said that he wants to go to a water park.
I do.
I might as well just go to Dubai, bro.
No, boo.
Go to a water park in Dubai.
Boo.
Why, boo? You're gonna go to Rapids?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Or Volcano Bay.
Rent out the entire Volcano Bay.
No, what's the fun of that?
You don't have to do
Be
that.
a normal person at a goddamn water park, guys.
No.
All right, guys. Today was so fun. I love that we argued. It was kind of funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she starts things all the time. All right, guys. Today was fun. If you like this attitude, like fighting thing, let us know in the comments. It was funny.
It's kind of crazy.
Like the video because we got our first dislike.
We did.
We got our first dislike. We don't know who it is because they won't let us know.
Y'all, we really want to know who it was. But...
Guys, if you disliked, put it down in the comments.
Wait, no. Everyone's going to start disliking now.
Do not do that. Like the video and be like, it wasn't me who disliked. All right, we love y'all. Thank you for watching.
Thank you for listening.
Bye-bye.